Hello and welcome. Today, we are going to break down one of the most powerful tools out there for strategic planning, the environmental scan. Seriously, this is the secret sauce to making sure your business isn't just reacting to change, but actually getting ahead of it.
I know. When you hear a term like environmental scan, it just sounds complicated, right? Kind of stuffy, something you'd find buried in a dense business school textbook. But here's the thing, it's not. It's really not. At its heart, it's just a common sense way of looking at the world that anyone can use to get some major insights. Okay, let's dive into this.
So, first up, why do we even need to bother with this? Well, smart strategy isn't just about what's happening inside your own four walls. It's about understanding the big, wide world your business actually lives in. So, what is an environmental scan really? It's simply the process of looking out and gathering info on the big trends happening out there. You know, the shifts and changes that are going to affect not just you, but pretty much everyone in your industry. I love this way of thinking about it. Picture 3 rings. The very center, that's your own customer data. The next ring out is your specific market. But today, we're focusing on that big outer ring, the wider environment. This is where the game-changing trends are happening. Okay, so you're trying to make sense of the entire world? Where do you even begin without getting totally overwhelmed? Well, that's where this brilliant little tool called PESTLE comes into play. It helps you cut through all the noise. PESTLE is just an acronym that gives you 6 buckets to put your ideas into. This makes sure you're looking at things from all the important angles. It stands for political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental. Let's break them down. First, P is for political. This is all about how government actions can shake things up. You know, a new administration could change trade policies, and suddenly your costs go way up. Or maybe new stability in a region opens up a market you never thought you could enter. Next up, E for economic. This is the financial health of the places you do business. For instance, is inflation making your customers think twice before they buy? Or is a booming economy giving people more cash to spend on exactly what you sell? Then we have S for social. And oh man, this one is huge. It's all about how people's beliefs and behaviors are changing. Think about the massive demand for ethically sourced products or the huge shift to remote work. These are giant social trends you just can't ignore. T is for technological. We're talking about the tools and innovations that are completely rewriting the rules. The rise of AI, for example, isn't just a buzzword. It could automate huge chunks of your business or even create brand new competitors overnight. L stands for legal. This is where you look at the actual laws. New data privacy rules, for example, can completely change how you have to handle customer information. Staying ahead of the stuff isn't just about avoiding fines, it's about building trust. And finally, our second E is for environmental, and this one is specifically about green trends. Think sustainability. Are your customers demanding less plastic in your packaging? Are there new carbon emission rules coming? This has become a massive deal for any modern brand. Okay, so we have our 6 PESTLE buckets. Great. But where do you actually find this info? And more importantly, how do you separate what's truly important from all the random noise out there? Now, this is absolutely key. You are not trying to document every tiny little thing that changes in the world. You're hunting for the mega trends, the big, powerful shifts that are truly likely to make a difference to your business. It's all about focus. So where do you hunt for these megatrends? Here are 3 fantastic places to get started. The Economist Intelligence Unit has incredible global data. Your own industry reports are a goldmine. And of course, the big consulting firms often publish amazing free reports on tech and regulatory changes. Gathering data is one thing, but making it useful is the whole point. This is the so what part of the exercise. How do we turn all these interesting trends into an actual concrete strategy? Now, this is where it gets really cool. Once you've got your list of trends, you can sort them into one of 2 simple categories, a headwind or a tailwind. Headwinds are the trends working against you, making growth harder. Tailwinds are the trends giving you a nice push from behind, helping you grow. Simple, right? So here's the game plan. For each of your PESTLE categories, try to identify just the top 3 to 5 megatrends. Then decide, is it a headwind or a tailwind? And once you've done that, you can plug them right into your SWOT analysis. Your tailwinds become your opportunities, and your headwinds become your threats. And please, remember this is not a set it and forget it kind of thing. The world moves fast and your strategy has to keep up. So the crucial point here is that this has to be an ongoing process. You have to stay agile.
A pretty good rule of thumb, do a light refresh of your environmental scan every 6 months or so. That little check-in will keep your strategy relevant and make sure you can react to changes before they become a crisis.
So there you have it. That's how you use a PESTLE analysis to scan your environment. It really does take you from just being along for the ride to being in the driver's seat, which leaves us with a really important question. What coming tailwind are you going to catch?